Until in the, I suppose, the 70s that I first got, when I got the farm, late 80s really, at night, 89, 70. And then, of course, when I was working, I had to, do that rather than I had the horses here, but certainly not training and racing.
Yeah.
But then I decided that I would try to do the training.
Yeah. I mean, from the 1980s till now, that's what, about 30 years?
Yes, I suppose for as long as I've been here, which is what, 28, 29 years. Yes.
Yeah. So
I've had them here.
That's a fairly decent.
And then I think it was 2000, I started to train.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. 201 or 2 with the years.
Early 2000.
Yes.
And you've had some winners?
Yes.
Yep.
I think with the few horses between them must have been about 10, 15.
Yep. With
those few.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Kraka's been one of those.
Well, yes. Well, he didn't. Unfortunately, we only had the 2 races in him.
Yeah. We
should have put him in a bigger one in the beginning.
Yeah.
Instead of these little ones, but we thought, oh well. But it didn't stop anyone because, he'd win by 9 lengths and.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes. So it was. I think it was 209.
Yeah.
December.
Yeah.
He was on the truck and the plane and
gone to Singapore. And the arrangement was that when he'd finished his racing career, he'd come back. Was that?
Yes, I asked the guy if and he said yes, he would return him, which he did do. And so November.
Yes. Just 3 years. In November.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's been home. And nothing. No one's. He's just had the rest. The piece in the paddock to come back to normal.
Yeah.
Except for the poor feet, Peter. But however.
Yeah. So just tell us about the feet. He was. He came back there in pretty poor condition.
Yes, he lost the soles. We took the shoes off. We had to put them back on again, and try and put a plate over the top. To get the sole to grow again.
Yeah, yeah.
And that took quite a while.
Yeah.
But as soon as it was back to that, we took the shoes off again.
Right.
And he sort of puddled along.
Yeah, yeah. And he's been reasonably lame since then. I mean,
yes. Yes, Peter. I suppose the first year was terrible and half of the next year.
Yeah.
So.
So he sort of reached a certain level and sort of plateaued.
But it's basically just the sole thing now. He wasn't having, seedy toe or abscesses or.
Yeah. So.
But it was mainly the sole that caused him so much pain, and it went round to the heels.
And with his feet, when I first brought him in, we couldn't get him to pick up his foot even standing on a rubber mat.
No, he wouldn't weight bear at all.
To pick up his foot even standing on a rubber mat.
No, he wouldn't weight bear at all, would he, on the one leg and or the other one?
Yeah.
He didn't, yes. Yeah. And then you moved him out onto the grass, and that seemed to be a lot better for him. But overall, that's,
Yep. And do you feel like his hooves have improved?
Yes, Peter.
Yeah. Why did you get hold of me, or I got hold of you? I got given...
Yes, well, I was speaking to John, and he said I must give you this sheet of paper because he thought so much of your work and the way you did things. He said you'd be interested in this guy.
Yeah.
So, and he said, I know Peter, and... he's such a good horseman in doing the natural things and everything.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, right.
Right.
This'll do me.
This will do you. And what would have happened to Kraka if I didn't come along?
Well, I was contemplating putting them down because I couldn't afford to keep them, Peter, and I didn't trust anyone with them really.
Right.
I know Kraka, and if he went a little bit the other way, being such a big horse, you know, there'd be never probably deal with it like you have.
Yeah.
So, and John said to me, Nolly, you can't do that, you know, because of the horse that he is. And same.
So, what was your first impressions of the stuff that sort of did that first day?
Well, I couldn't really believe what I saw. No, I'm just to see him do that, Peter.
It was a good result. You felt like it was a good result.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And
very impressed. And very happy.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that was the first day. That and I remember someone saying, "I better be careful. I didn't get myself kicked." He never. I don't think he ever lifted a heel. Did he?
I've never seen. I know you told me, I didn't actually see it.
Yeah.
The years go back a bit, if you know, and I think that was only once.
Yeah. And
that's the other thing that I just couldn't get over because of, you know, I know what Kraka's like with people, and in a very short, you know, I'd let you know.
Yeah.
But you know, right from day one, he just was sort of keen to go with you and do the things. I mean, I was blown away. I've told you that a million times. That was amazing.
Yeah.
With a horse like that I know, and a strange person like you that I didn't know.
Yeah.
And together.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. And so we've done some groundwork with him, and he's pretty good with that. And what about today, with what we got up to today? How did you feel about that?
Pretty good. Yes, I can see he's lost without the bridle.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was still no nasty saying, well, you know, he wasn't antagonistic against.
No.
Was he?
No, not at all. He just didn't know what to do with himself, did he?
And then eventually, in that short space of time, you know, he was on his way.
Yep, and he was just walking calmly, no nonsense.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's what stuns me most of all, because no one would know that horse like I do.
Yeah.
Excellent. You know, and the guys around here, they used to run out the paddock with Kraka and Charlie, and I mean, they wouldn't hurt a fly, really. Oh, you can put the coat on, Noah. They, under the thing, you know, you just go like that, like it was the other way around, like you were the boss, and Kraka knows it.
Yeah.
But he was the boss, and these were.
And they were off.
Really, those are the things that I think of, you know, that's why it's to see him like that.
Yeah.
With no nastiness or
Yeah.
incredible people. Yes.